Hello everyone, this is Adonis Turner of Adonis Power and Conditioning, and here's my wife.
My name's Amy.
Yeah, she's also the co-owner of the gym that we just opened on the 27th. I had a deadlift workout. Here's me doing a conservative max at 455. Since I'm cutting from 266, and as you can see, it's pretty easy. I'm cutting from 266 to 215. In preparation for my next meet where I'm going to be in a 220 weight class, which I'm not sure when that next meet is. Amy's did, I believe, 4 sets of 12, I believe. Is that right, Amy?
Something like that. Yeah, and it's 135.
Yeah, 135. Amy's PR for deadlifts is 205 for 6, but we're trying to get her back to that level. She's just trying to get stronger and a little bit more conditioned. Her form's pretty good. It's pretty consistent. She uses her legs. Her back's pretty straight. As she pushes it up, she makes it look actually pretty easy. What were you thinking during this, Amy?
I was just keeping my mind focused on one spot and just noticing my form as I went up, making sure my back was straight.
After that, we filmed myself doing, this is my last set, 4 sets of 10 at 225 pounds. I should have increased the weight, but the workout after that was pretty demanding, so I wasn't sure if I should, so I just kept it at 225. Amy's doing bicep curls. I believe it was 3 sets of 15. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And, curls for the girls, even though she's a girl, so I guess it doesn't work in this situation. But yeah, she's just working on her arms. Her upper body isn't as strong as her lower body, so it's good to, try to balance things out.
This is true. I was just focusing on staying stable and making sure I was focusing on my arms actually working and nothing else, because the biceps were the important part of this exercise. So.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. You just, bring it to your chest. Don't go all the way down because you'll lose tension in your biceps if you go all the way down. And after that, she does 2-hand, not alternating, but simultaneous bicep curls. Another simple exercise you could do even at home if you really wanted to. It helps you, work on your biceps at the same time. Alternating, you lose tension in one bicep as the other one goes, so this is a good option as well. This also is similar to barbell curls, except it's more to the side. I believe she did 3 sets of 15 at, what weight is that?
I believe that's
Come on, keep going.
15 pounds?
Let's go.
Yeah, she makes it look good. You can actually see it forming right now. After that, we filmed me doing one-arm rows. And one thing I am noticing as I looked at the footage is I need to start pushing myself more with the accessory work. Most times I only push myself with the main compound movement. And I just need to, increase the weight to 100-pound dumbbells if I need to. I did each side. I believe this is 10 or 12. I think I did 70s, which is pretty light for me. Looking at the video, I probably should have either did 90s, 95, maybe even 100 if I needed to really build up the back muscles. Amy did dumbbell kickbacks. Is that 10-pound dumbbells?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
But yeah,
that was 10 pounds.
With these, you don't have to do very much weight at all. You do, I think she did, you said 10 pounds?
This is actually pretty hard, just focusing on the triceps. I hadn't really done kickbacks before, at least not a full set that I can remember. So I was trying to make sure I balanced my weight right and just didn't use any other muscles unnecessarily. And I was just noticing the differences in between my right and left side. And, it was a good burn though once I got it going right. And, I actually like this one.
Yeah, it's a good exercise just if you want to work on just the triceps, isolating it, and really not much not another body part similar like bench press, where in bench press you'd be working almost 3 or 4 different body parts at the same time. This one you just focus on improving your triceps. That way you can really have good mind-muscle connection on the movement. So as you can see, she's pretty struggling with a light weight because it's hard. You don't need to go very heavy on these.
At the end there, I was losing some
Adonis doing 130.
Here's another one, another rowing movement I did. Again, looking at these, I really should have probably increased this to 185 today. I kind of saved my energy for some reason. Maybe I was saving it for a rainy day. I don't know. But definitely next time I'll push myself hard on these accessory movements. Amy did overhead tricep extensions. You can do these standing. You can do these with just one arm on a dumbbell, but she did 2 hands on the dumbbell, so that way she can work both triceps at the same time.
Yeah, and this one, my elbows are actually hurting a little bit, so I had to go down and wait. But again, like, this is a good burn for the triceps, and just making sure that your posture is accurate, so that you're really working out the right muscle groups, and you're not straining your neck and your back and whatnot unnecessarily. So yeah, it's just a good simple exercise.
Then after she did that, this is her. She fixes her hair. She one arm rows, I believe. Yeah, she did one arm rows as well. Just focusing on controlling the weight, not like swinging it down or yanking it up. Just really focus on making her back more defined. Weights are good for you, all females out there. As you can see, it's not going to just make you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. So having back muscles is good. She does 3 sets of 15, or is that right? It's either 3 sets of 10 or, hold on, we'll just have to count here. It was 3 sets of 10 or 15, I can't remember. But this is a good to get stronger and build lean mass on your body.
And I was just like making sure that I was squeezing my shoulder blades up, or my shoulder blade up for the arm I was working out. And, yeah, I actually am still sore from doing this. It does work your whole upper back, so.
After she did weights, she did 5 sets of 1 minute battle ropes, and this is just one of the sets. It's extremely taxing to go all out for the entire minute, especially when you're doing 5 of them.
Come on, all out.
Yeah, I would say at first I was like, oh, this is nothing. These ropes are not as heavy as ones I've worked with in the past. And I was just like, oh, this will be easy. But I was about 30 seconds into the minute of my first set, and I was like, oh, this is harder than I expected. It's actually a cardio exercise, and yeah, I think you notice kind of like, okay, I start like moving my body forward, it's harder, and it's just like, I'm just barely making it through, but like, you gotta make it through, so that's basically what I did. And Adonis encouraged me, just making sure that I didn't stop moving, and that I was really pushing myself to go as fast as I could.
5, 4,
so,
3,
as you can see, I started really trying to finish that, so.
Yeah, interval training is what we would definitely preach over just a steady state cardio at Adonis Power and Conditioning, because it's better for losing weight overall, to jack up your heart rate, then have to rest and then go again. Amy, her next interval training she did was tire flips. I'm not sure exactly the weight on any of our tires. We just know that they're all heavy.
Here we go.
So yeah, this one is the lightest tire, and
but it's still pretty heavy.
yeah, it is. It's pretty heavy. Yeah, I can attest to that for sure. But she did 3 sets of 1 minute all out, and I believe one of the sets after a minute, her heart rate was 180.
Yeah. It was like 170 to 180, depending.
Yeah, so that's like roughly 90% of her max. So yeah, this is very, very taxing and draining, and very creative, different than just running in place or jump rope. So this is a very creative exercise, and you have to be strong, efficient, and endure to the end. Really, it's brutal.
It's hard because of the massive, like the shape of it and just how big it is, and it's like, especially if you're a shorter person.
Here we go, Adonis. The heaviest one here. You got this.
I don't know. It takes up half your body just to like bend down and get
Come on, babe.
Exactly. This one is extremely heavy. I mean, it's just a miracle that I even did this. When I was doing this, I was thinking this wasn't a good idea. I should have did something else. But I made it through. I did 3 sets of 1 minute, and then I changed the tire weight because I have 3 tires. So I went from the heaviest to the little less heavy, and then a little less heavier than that, as you will see in this video. But I promise you I'm not slacking. I am going as fast as I can and as hard as I can. But it just wasn't I don't know if I'm just weak or what's going on, but yeah, the tire is extremely heavy. I implore you to, come one day just to lift that tire, just to see, just to test it, see if you can lift it as well. And I think I had 3 seconds to get another one, and I just didn't have enough energy in me. But this one is, once you go from that really heavy tire, everything just becomes much lighter. And this one's a little bit easier for me. The other time, I got 7 flips in a minute. I believe it was either 6 or 7, and I think for this one,
I got 14 for this one. I got for the one.
Right. Okay, so it's 14 for this one. But yeah, this one was much easier. I was just happy and motivated that I could move this comfortably, and it didn't make me look like a weakling. But anyway, yeah, it was also good to do this late at night because I was like sweating, bullets. It was cool outside. It was good air, good fresh air, and I was pretty happy about that.
And that's one of the benefits
this looks like nothing. Come on.
We can just open that up and
faster.
You can have fresh air as opposed to like AC or feeling claustrophobic.
Exactly.
And some people will walk out there like in between sets.
Mom.
Just to, like,
that's it.
Kind of get a different experience, but it was definitely a little challenging to do those tires my first time, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Good cardio.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching the videos, and stay tuned for the next video. You guys have a good one.